Okay, peoples, June the 1st of June. Again, 1s and 6s, 6 and 1s, 7s, 16s, 61s might mean something to you. Now, there's voodoo on some people at the moment. There are some spellcasters that keep swapping and changing between spells and voodoo. Get off my doll. You don't have a crying, walking, sleeping, talking any doll, because I'm not your living doll. You are not Cliff Richard, unless you are, which, sir, I've been increasingly concerned about you over the last year. Now, I'm going to say this. Stop your voodoo. Now. Because the next person that does voodoo on me, you, or your child, or your mother, or your father, or your manager, your producer, your school friend, your teacher, your anything, anyone that you love or that loves you is going to die if you continue your voodoo on me. You may resonate with pink and grey, or grey and pink, gap, or pag. Whatever that means to you. You may see something that is green, brilliant, grey and pink, or pink and grey when you listen to this video. That is your confirmation. Or a very light green. I'm looking at light green also. And a dark blue and lace. I have this top. It has lace sleeves, unfortunately. But it's something I have to wear on and off at the moment because of some work I'm doing for somebody. Now, those are your confirmations. Okay, I'm looking at my I love you this much teddy bear. It is upside down. It is with a Dalek. It is with a Star Wars bear. And it is with an Eddie the elf. Well, he's an elf, but he's called Eddie. I've named him Eddie. Eddie the elf. I'll show you. Excuse my son's cupboard. In the lounge. There. Everything's upside down. You are using some sort of underwear. It better not be mine. Some sort of blood. You may be using period blood. You may be trying to affect mine or someone else's periods. You may wear some sort of liners in your underwear. You're going to be incontinent for the rest of your fucking life if you continue your voodoo on me. Listen to me. If you are doing voodoo on me, you are going to die an extremely horrible, painful death. Or somebody you love, or somebody that loves you, or loves somebody that you love will, and you're going to have to watch it. And you are going to remember this video, and my name, and the voodoo that you have been doing. I hope I made myself clear. If you are not doing voodoo on me, or you think someone is doing it on you, or you are doing it on someone, the confirmation for you that this is your video will be anything that I've just already said. 0401, 0402, and on my timer 0404 now. These will be your confirmations. I'm also looking at now, what is that? Let's go and have a look together. Hang on. The first thing I saw was this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Which is with this, which happens to be in a cupboard with this, 05, 05, 5 on my time, 05, 06 then, and this. And that's the same cupboard as these, but then I looked down and that's what was underneath. I'm also looking at this, look, these two little things here. When from the other side of the room, they do look like 211. Just have a look what the darts are doing. The darts are on, let's move that. Okay, we've got one dart in number 6, one dart in the treble 2, and one dart in just 1, 2. So treble 2, which is also a 6, and another 2, which is 14. 4 or 5. Listen to me. I may not be actively doing anything for anybody right now, but I'm telling you now, if you are doing voodoo on anybody that may resonate with any of those things I've just shown you, you're going to die. It's going to hurt you. And when you die, please remember my face. And please go and tell all your little dead voodoo priests she did it again with her mouth. If I find that Superman happens to be horizontal on the floor in real damn life, I'm going to kill you with my words. It's going to hurt you. Any of those things you resonate, you are either the voodoo priest or you are doing voodoo. And that is exactly why I'm on holiday right now, because there is no way right now to tell, is there? I'm guessing you're probably the voodoo priest, because you can't very well be doing voodoo on me if you're going to be having a nice, active, happy, positive contact or kinship, relationship, friendship in any way with me. So I'm guessing maybe you are the voodoo priest. Fucking brilliant. However, maybe you resonate because someone is doing voodoo on you, or you're doing it on me. Told you what's going to happen. Put your fucking voodoo down while you still have hands to do so. Because in a minute, you might not die. You might just lose your hands or your feet. You might never be able to walk to get the materials to make your voodoo fucking shit ever again, which for you is death, because you seem to rely on spell work and voodoo, whoever you are. And you're swapping and changing. Spellcasting, voodoo, voodoo, spellcasting. You cast in. See, in that cupboard is something that was left there from someone a long time ago. Not there, but I've put it there because my house is a mess at the moment. Because your voodoo and your spells are weak. Because I will finish my son's room before I am away for a few days, just like I said I would. And I will complete my SIA training, just like I said I would. And there's nothing your voodoo or your spells can do about it. And if that Superman is on the fucking floor or laying down on my table because actually you're doing voodoo or spell work on Superman, and you know who Superman is. We all know by now who I view that Superman to be. Although there are two of them. One here, one at Chris's. One has a green and yellow cape, one does not. Like twin Supermen. If I find you, whoever you are, doing voodoo on that Superman, and that is why he keeps popping up, you're going to die. And let me tell you what image I just got in my mind. I got an image of you choking on blood in my mind. Now, I happen to know everything in this world, like assassinations and shit like that. They're all your dirty, nasty fucking spells and voodoo and shit like that. If this Superman is already past, but there are people connected to this Superman that are not karmic and that are put on the floor or put down, but 10:40, 10:42 on my time now, 10:44 now, are put down because of your dirty, nasty spells or your voodoo. I'm telling you now, no, I'm not actively doing anything, but I will kill you. I won't kill you, but your fucked up voodoo that is going to come back for you will fucking kill you. And that's probably why you keep swapping and changing, because you keep seeing return to senders, don't you? I don't ever do any return to senders. I only have to say it. 1117 on my timer then. I hope you're fucking hearing me. It's just my words. See all those ingredients and things that you need to do your dirty, nasty shit? I only have to speak it out my mouth, sweetheart. And you or someone you love will die. If this Superman is the person I'm thinking it is, right? If you are trying to get this man something to happen, I can't stop you, no. I can't stop you from doing anything because he's not here. Everyone's made damn sure I had to stop because I don't know who's who. But I will know. I will know. And if anything happens to anybody that I've had to walk away from protecting, but they might have possibly not been quite as karmic as I thought, you, sir and ma'ams, are going to die. 1221 on my timer as I look down. It's going to hurt you and your family. Your whole family might die. It might be one of those things where, well, my mum got cancer, then this person got cancer, then that, and then basically somehow within 2, 3, 4, 5 years, let's say 4 years, within 4 years, your whole family, and no more. So your bloodline is no more. If I catch you using any of my underwear or blood from sanitary towels, which, by the way, people, if you're listening, don't use sanitary towels. If you have to only use tissue over your period, if you've got a period, right, and you think anybody's doing any spells on you, do not use a sanitary towel. I don't care how much tissue you've got to shove in your pants. That's what you use, whether you've got to change your knickers 50 times a day or not, and you flush it away. So there's no brand of sanitary towel. And then they can't do spells on it. But somebody is doing voodoo. Because your spells keep fucking killing people off, don't they? And keep bouncing back and hurting you in ways that might be quite subtle. I feel your voodoo. You're going to die if you continue it. So, whatever death is for you, whatever you sit at night go, oh my God, I'd rather die than lose this. I'd rather die than stop doing that. I'd rather die than... That's what's going to happen to you. 1404 then, as I said that. For all you 144 people. Leave the voodoo the fuck alone. You can tell the terrorists the same. You can tell everybody the same. I am on holiday and there is nothing... Well, that's a lie. There is a couple of things, but I'm not worried that they're going to take place. So now I'm on holiday. So you do whatever you think you should, need or have to. But should any of your spells work, any of your voodoo work, 1444 on my timer then, I was just about to say, should any of it work, I'm going to kill you afterwards. With my fucking mouth.